All right, I thought I'd share with you today just a comment that I got. For anyone who's starting out on this journey in the first few weeks, this was just a great motivation that I found. So this was a great name, by the way. Simon Martin for Prime Minister was the name of the channel. And he said 15 days off the beers and I feel amazing already. I've compared my last 2 weekends to the one before when I was drinking, and the difference is unbelievable. My drinking weekend consisted of drinking to excess on Friday and Saturday, spending lots of money on alcohol, eating shit food, and having a Sunday of doing absolutely nothing before lazing about ahead of the working week. Now the last 2 weekends I've woke up feeling great, and I've taken my kids on long walks, and today I was up at 7 a.m. and I took my kids to his first park run and we did it together. The most touching thing for me is that I've realized how selfish my drinking was and how much of a better person, father, husband and son I've become in such a short period of time. I was a weekend drinker like millions of people, and tomorrow I will go into my working week with a clear head and no doubt be listening to people saying how tired they are after their weekend of drinking. I think that's just a great motivation. Now, this comment was left 3 months ago, so I hope, Simon Martin for Prime Minister, that you are doing well and that you're 3.5 months into this journey. You know, I think it's just one of the best possible motivations to stop is for the other people in your life. You know, it was one of the things that I didn't realize about myself until I stopped drinking alcohol, how much the actual process of drinking, you know, the going out and buying it, the drinking it, and then the afterwards when you're recovering, how selfish that is, you know, because it's all happening to you, but other people are generally suffering some of the consequences of that, even if it's the consequences of you not using your time or your energy for the other things in your life, the other things that you could be doing, because, you know, drinking is such a waste of time. It's such a waste of energy. And think about, you know, for me, it's all about choices and trade-offs. The choices that you make in life, there's always trade-offs. So you have to ask yourself, what are the trade-offs that I'm making with every drink of alcohol, every night of alcohol that I have moving forwards? Now, I think it's one of the best comparisons that you can make, the before and after. Look at before. Like he was saying, I looked at the past weekends before I stopped and looked at what I've done in just these 2 weeks now. But he's also looking at himself from the perspective of being a father, a husband, a son. You know, for me, it was being a brother as well, being a friend to people. And the biggest motivation for me, the biggest reason that I stopped was always to try and be a better father, because I didn't feel like I was being a better father. You know, I started out as a binge drinker also, but I soon ended up with, you know, drinking during the week because it just became such a habit for me. And, you know, getting up on a Monday morning with no hangover after resting and really truly relaxing over the weekend, and you're walking around and you're going into your place of work and you're hearing other people moaning. I mean, that's a great motivation for you to continue on. You see behind the curtain, you know, you take the blue pill and yeah, the matrix is there, or the red pill, is it? You take one of the pills anyway that opens your eyes, and yeah, you uncover the matrix for yourself. You know, for me, it's all about the motivations come in all different forms. I always look at my life, the motivational aspects of my life, from a perspective of time, how much time I've got now, more than I had. You know, just the time extension that I've got, you know, the quality, the quantity of time that I've created for myself, and I'm damn sure that I've got that. I don't know where I would be now 10 years into this if I hadn't stopped drinking alcohol. But I've also got quality time, you know, it's more, I'm able to use my time better. I've got much more energy to use on the things that I want to do. Those choices and trade-offs, you know, the choices that I'm making now are much more intelligent, so they help me to grow as a person. So time, energy, growth, and those things feed into health and wealth. You know, the best health that you can have is to really look after the body that you're in, but also look after your mind, your mental health. And Wealth for me is not about money. It's about doing this kind of thing, getting out walking, visiting places, visiting people, having that, getting up in the morning without a hangover and being excited about the day. That's true wealth. Passing down lessons to your children. This Simon Martin was talking about getting up on a weekend and going out and spending time with his kids. That's priceless, because your kids grow, and you're going to look back at them and say, well, what could I have done? What should I have done? At least if you do your best, if you look at your life through that lens of trying to make the most of your time and energy, focus your mind on growing and push that into health and wealth, then you can look back with no regrets on your life. So I thought that was just a good motivational message for anyone that's going through this, and hopefully Simon Martin for Prime Minister is still on the journey. Hope you are. Let me know. Take care of yourself, and I'll speak to you again soon. If you want any help at all to stop drinking alcohol, we've got a fresh course down below. It's the beginner's guide to getting sober and staying sober. It's absolutely free. It's just a great introduction to getting you across that line. A lot of stuff with your mind, changing your mindsets, all that kind of stuff. So take care of yourself. Onwards and upwards. Bye now.